Springtime is prime time for home improvement projects, but if you are more of a let someone else do it than a do-it-yourselfer, there are some things you should keep in mind before hiring a contractor. Joining us now, three experts to talk about this very important topic, all three from clickandimprove.com. Introduce Avi Zikri, welcome, thanks so much for being here, and Jesse Friedman, welcome as well, and last but not least, Alex Yushiarov. Thank you so much. Let's talk about clickandimprove.com first. The three of you are all contractors. You work for partners in a construction company. You started this back in January, and it's really a one-stop shop, more like anything that we've ever seen before in this type of industry, because people can go to this website, you get the diagnosis of the problem and find out exactly what it's going to cost and take to fix. So describe basically how this works.
Click and Improve is a full-service, end-to-end online home improvement company. So like you said, you can go to this site, identify exactly what you need to get done in your home. We will diagnose the issue or the need on the spot, and we will dispatch a pre-approved provider to your home. Beyond that, we guarantee your satisfaction.
And Avi, this runs the gamut of problems, correct? Anything that needs to be done in the apartment and the home?
From A to Z. Anything from plumbing all the way to painting, exterminating, locksmiths, and so on and so forth.
The reason why we're having this discussion is, people need to be careful who they're dealing with when they hire people to do work in their homes. And you guys actually started this because you, as contractors, were being called to repair work that was shoddy. So, Alex, what's one thing that people should keep in mind? One thing that is very important that people should keep in mind before they hire someone to do some work in their home?
One thing in particular is you want to make sure that you're dealing with a reputable professional, and you want to make sure that they're licensed, that they're insured. At the bare minimum, you want to make sure that their references check out. And then what we've done at Click and Improve, we've done a lot of that legwork for the consumer ahead of time. So
some of the common things you see is what? Work being done that maybe didn't need to be done, being overcharged for something. Describe what some of the unethical things that do happen in this kind of industry, unfortunately.
Well, a lot of times contractors would take advantage of a customer's vulnerability or lack of knowledge in the process and start something and leave them in a position where they have to move forward at a more expensive price than agreed upon in the beginning.
So what's another red flag? So say, should you put money up front on a job when someone comes over to repair something, whether it's paint a wall or repair a leaky faucet or whatever?
If you're working with a general contractor on a relatively large scale project, they're going to want something as a deposit to at least pay for material. So that's not all too uncommon. At Click and Improve, what we do though is any money that's being used towards any of the projects from our website, we hold on to those funds until the job is done, and then 7 days thereafter to ensure that it was 100% done to the client's satisfaction.
And let's say you are given an estimate, and then the contractor gets there and the job turns out to be more than what they thought it was going to be, and it's going to cost a lot more. What should happen there then? I mean, how do you know you're not being ripped off?
Well, in general terms, ideally what you want to do is you want to make sure that you speak to the contractor up front and find out any of the potentials that could come up and any of the costs that are potentially associated with that. A reputable and knowledgeable contractor will generally be able to have the experience to tell you these things up front. With Click and Improve, getting back to the website, what we do is in the event that a problem is misdiagnosed, the homeowner is notified ahead of time before any money is spent or before any work is actually done, where they have the option to choose. So
the contractor shouldn't start this major project without telling you exactly what the price is going to be, if it's going to be a lot more than the original estimate or quote.
An experienced contractor generally could foresee certain problems based on their past experiences. The right thing to do is for them to actually disclose these things so the homeowner is kept on an even keel and knowing what to do.
So how, what about certification? How does someone know that a contractor is someone that is legit? Are they all certified? They should be certified?
Well, here in the city, in the boroughs, especially in New York City, the Department of Consumer Affairs mandates that every contractor must be licensed. So any homeowner or any renter or anyone for that matter as a consumer can go to the Department of Consumer Affairs website and reference and make sure that the contractor that they're dealing with is a licensed professional.
So you can get that information. They should have insurance too.
Correct. You definitely want to make sure that they have insurance, because in the unforeseen event that something does happen in your home, whether it's damage or injury, it's the contractor's responsibility and it does not fall on the homeowner.
Well, a lot of good advice, and again, you guys have seen some of the problems out there, so hopefully, first of all, congratulations on this business venture. Good luck with it. We should mention it's based in Queens, in Long Island City. Jesse Friedman, Avi Zikri, and Alex Yushiar, thank you so much for being here. Good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And again, this website, clickandimprove.com, a lot more information on there, again, if you are trying to tackle some home improvement projects this spring.